Demi Moore's name is now at the center of a scandal that could take down some of Hollywood's biggest names. This story includes hidden footage, secret parties with underage guests, and accusations tying her to Diddy's infamous gatherings. If even a fraction of these claims hold up, it could entirely change how we see Hollywood's elite. So buckle up, because this story is about to get messy. Lawyer Tony Busby has been spilling shocking details about Diddy's parties, with more Hollywood names surfacing as possible attendees. One name people keep mentioning: Demi Moore. Busby claims there's footage that might tie some of the most famous celebrities to Diddy's notorious underground gatherings, and it's not a pretty picture. These weren't just glitzy celebrity events. These parties allegedly involved hidden cameras, illegal activities, and young guests.
I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed. Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against.
Demi has never shied away from controversy, but this latest connection is prompting a fresh look at her past. If that footage really exists, it could expose a side of Hollywood's elite that has been hidden for years. Let's rewind for a moment. Demi Moore and Diddy didn't seem like the type to hang out back in the day, right? She was doing her thing in Hollywood with films like Ghost, while he was making waves in the hip-hop world. Yet, if you dig a little deeper, you'll discover that these two actually crossed paths more than you'd expect. They met at exclusive Hollywood events, made public appearances together, and ignited curiosity about their relationship. People spotted them at parties and award shows, and suddenly, this unexpected duo didn't seem so unusual. But here's the tea. Now that these allegations are surfacing, folks are starting to wonder if Demi's connection to Diddy was more than just a friendly vibe. With all these new accusations and Busby's claims popping up, fans can't help but think that there might be a much darker side behind this friendship. To add to Moore's controversial ties with Diddy, she opened up in a revealing Good Morning America interview about a traumatic experience from when she was 15. Demi shared that a man she found in her home claimed her mother had taken $500 to give him access. In her memoir, Inside Out, she described it as a devastating betrayal, explaining how her mother's choices put her in dangerous situations, even taking her to bars as a teenager to attract male attention. It's clear that this experience left Demi with deep emotional scars and a sense of betrayal that's truly hard to understand. Now that Demi's name has come up in the scandal surrounding Diddy's controversial gatherings, many are starting to wonder if the trauma she faced as a teen might have steered her down this dark path. Some fans believe that Demi's painful experiences could have created patterns in her adult life, leading her into Diddy's circle, where similar issues of power and vulnerability allegedly unfolded. Now, Busby is saying there's footage of young guests at these parties, and with Demi's name being brought into the mix, folks are starting to freak out. The thought that there's actual video evidence tying Hollywood A-listers to these wild parties, that's a twist nobody saw coming. Demi has definitely had her fair share of drama, but these new claims are on a whole different level.
And within me, I was in a place that was thinking, wow, how did I get in here? Isn't this interesting? And then my very next thought was, oh, I wonder if I can get out.
Fans are also talking about this weird video of Demi when she was 19, kissing her 15-year-old co-star Philip Tanzini multiple times on the lips, and not exactly in an innocent way either. And that's not the only thing resurfacing to create trouble for her. Think back to her relationship with Ashton Kutcher. Demi was 16 years his senior, which definitely turns heads in the tabloids. But now it's only intensifying the scrutiny. With rumors swirling about underage attendees and her connection to Diddy's parties, many are beginning to wonder if Moore's pattern of dating younger men is more significant than just a preference.
In the codependency, like my addiction to Ashton, and that was probably almost more devastating. Because it took me seriously away emotionally.
This isn't just about a Hollywood age gap. It's making fans wonder if there was something deeper going on in her relationships, and if her connection to Diddy's crowd had any influence. But here's where things get even juicier. When Demi first began her relationship with Ashton, he and Diddy were basically joined at the hip. They were spotted all over Hollywood, partying together, and Diddy even referred to their crew as a rat pack, with Jamie Foxx frequently hanging out with them. But when Ashton started getting serious with Demi, Diddy implied that their romance was cramping their style when it came to their nightlife. Some fans speculate that Ashton's relationship with Demi pulled her into Diddy's world more than we thought. Did Ashton inadvertently bring Demi into this whole chaotic situation? Let's fast forward a bit. With Busby's new claims, Demi's relationship with Diddy seems much more complicated now. We're no longer just discussing a laid-back friendship. It raises the question of whether she actually attended those controversial gatherings. If she was there, it's not just her cool girl image in Hollywood that's at stake. It also brings up concerns about what she might have witnessed or even been involved involved in at these parties. And now Diddy's legal troubles are hitting a critical point. He's facing charges that go far beyond your typical Hollywood drama. We're talking about serious allegations involving illegal activities, and underage guests at his notorious parties. With a trial date looming, if Diddy is found guilty, he could be looking at life in prison. But here's the kicker. Demi's alleged involvement adds a whole new dimension to the situation. If her name is connected to Diddy's case, it could become one of the biggest scandals Hollywood has ever seen. Diddy's defense team is racing to protect him, but if the evidence is as solid as Busby claims, things aren't looking promising. Busby has even suggested that more high-profile names could be tied to this case. For Demi, if she's linked to this inner circle, her career could be in serious trouble. This situation isn't just about Diddy anymore. It's also about the Hollywood elite who either played a role in these events or stood by silently. Demi's life has certainly had its share of challenges. She was raised in an environment filled with addiction and trauma, and she's been candid about the time she saved her mother from an overdose. Such experiences leave a lasting impact, leading fans to speculate whether her own struggles with addiction made her more susceptible to the Hollywood scene she became a part of. When Demi married Ashton Kutcher, her battle with sobriety hit a tipping point. After 2 decades of maintaining her sobriety, she felt the need to blend in with Ashton's youthful lifestyle. In her memoir, she even revealed that during a trip to Mexico, Ashton persuaded her to give up her sobriety. Demi's decisions didn't just affect her, they also had repercussions for her family. Her daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, have had to deal with the consequences of her lifestyle. If these allegations against Demi continue to escalate, her daughters might have to face yet another troubling chapter in their mother's story. This scandal isn't just jeopardizing her career, it's putting her family through a tough time as well. In her heyday, Demi was known as Hollywood's wild child. She gained a reputation for breaking the rules, partying, and living life on her own terms. But with these new accusations surfacing, her past choices now seem much more troubling. While married to Kutcher, Demi revealed that they had an open relationship, allowing for third parties to enter their marriage. She eventually regretted this decision, noting that it muddled the lines and created major trust problems. Now, fans are questioning whether this open boundary approach extended into Diddy's circle. Was Demi pulling into something much darker while living out her wild Hollywood lifestyle? Even Ashton has suggested that he knows more than he's revealed. During a Hot Ones interview, when questioned about Diddy's parties, he laughed nervously and mentioned there was a lot he can't share. So what exactly did Ashton witness? And was Demi with him at those gatherings? People are speculating about whether Ashton inadvertently introduced Demi to this entire underground world.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote if you have one. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, I can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them.
Busby is suggesting he has footage that could directly connect celebrities like Demi to these parties, and fans are on the edge of their seats to see if it's legitimate. Demi standing as one of Hollywood's top stars could be at stake, and if this footage is real, it could turn out to be the most jaw-dropping scandal of her career. This is an insane situation, but y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, and then check out this next video.